Hey guys, it's Z here, and today we're going to be doing the second part of What If Itachi Adopted Naruto. You guys completely smashed that like button. I said for 55 likes to make part 2. It currently has something like 70 likes. Thank you so much. So I will be doing part 2 today. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Slick talker since a jet. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school.
Sasuke, after this, falls into Great Depression and starts to have a low temper. He can snap at any moment. Sasuke is training hardcore and isn't stopping. Sasuke has learned to infuse fire chakra into one shuriken, and he has learned more technical taijutsu. Naruto wakes up and sees himself in a random open field with a river. Naruto punches himself in the head to see if he's dreaming and sees that he is not dreaming. He then sees Itachi with his sword out at Naruto. Naruto gets up and says, "What do you want from me now?" Itachi lowers his stance and says, "If you don't land a single hit on me, I'll kill Sasuke." Naruto hears Sasuke's name and instantly zooms at Itachi. Itachi is so skillful that he uses his sword as a defensive weapon. Naruto just ends up hitting the flat blade multiple times over, then in reaction to this, he starts to use his ninjutsu arsenal. He keeps himself behind his 10 clones or so to infuse a good chunk of wind chakra into his clone transformed shuriken. Naruto's shuriken is creating that high-pitched sound that the Rasen shuriken does, and Itachi instantly catches on. Itachi destroys all the clones and sees a spinning shuriken going straight at him. Itachi just steps to the side and the shuriken goes right past him. Naruto has actually connected wires to the shuriken, so he pulls it back and it almost hits Itachi. Itachi turns and slices the shuriken right in half. The shuriken poofs away, then Naruto runs right at Itachi. He uses 8 shadow clones and then uses them usefully to continuously pressure Itachi. Naruto jumps back and uses the fireball jutsu. Itachi jumps over the fireball, then all the clones below follow Itachi upwards. Naruto's clones all get sliced and Itachi still isn't touched. Naruto gets extremely frustrated and his Sharingan activates. Naruto jumps at Itachi and sees every little movement from Itachi. Naruto throws several punches and Itachi is dodging all of the punches. Well, it looks like Sasuke is going to die. Naruto shouts, "Never say his name!" Naruto disappears and appears right behind Itachi. It turns out he was a clone and Naruto punches him in the back. Itachi gets slammed into the floor and Itachi is surprised from the efforts of Naruto. Now we skip to 4 years on at the Academy graduation test. Now we are at the time of the Academy graduation exam and Naruto still hasn't returned. Naruto now has 2 Tomo Sharingan in both eyes. His KCM Zero mode has some level of control and he has been taught the Phoenix Sage Fire technique. He has learned to infuse his chakra nature into ninja weapons such as Shuriken, Kunai and Ninja Wire. Sasuke easily graduates and he is much more powerful than his canon counterpart. He has extremely technical taijutsu and he has a decent arsenal of ninjutsu, with also having 2 Tomo Sharingan as well as Naruto. Sasuke is walking home, then he sees a shadow. Sasuke looks to the side and hears "Sasuke" from the distance. He runs in that direction and inevitably he doesn't catch on to anything. Sasuke turns 180 degrees and sees Naruto Uzumaki standing maliciously with his Sharingan activated, glowing in the night sky. Sasuke runs to Naruto and when he is about to hug Naruto, he disappears. Itachi jumps down and looks at Sasuke. Sasuke clenches his fists so hard that he makes himself bleed and he says, "Where is Naruto?" Itachi says, "He doesn't want to return. He's following me now. Sasuke, remember, become strong. Hate is the only way." Itachi disappears and Sasuke is filled with anger and rage. He falls to his knees with his Sharingan in full effect and he punches the ground. He punches the ground so hard that the building behind him crumbles. Now Naruto has become a secret Ambu member by Itachi. He is only secretly sent on missions when Itachi is sent to go to certain B rank missions and below alone. This is because he is supposed to be in Team 7, but Naruto is a missing ninja, so he can't really join the Ambu. He's given a mask, which was taken by Itachi, and a few weapons personally sharpened and polished by Itachi. I believe Itachi wouldn't want Naruto to return to Sasuke because he actually wants Sasuke to keep up with Naruto, and Itachi's way of Sasuke doing so is to hate himself to unimaginable levels. This is why he hasn't just returned Naruto to Team 7 and the Hidden Leaf Village. Naruto is woken up and Itachi says, "Wake up! We have to continue your training, Naruto." Naruto? Naruto gets up and says, "I'm tired, just give me 10 minutes. Naruto falls back to sleep and he ends up sleeping another hour. Itachi doesn't really care and he's just glossing his weaponry and testing out his accuracy on targets in the forest. Naruto opens one eye and sees Kabuto just looking right over him. He grabs a shuriken from the side of him, and in this split-second window he has to throw a shuriken. He gets a shuriken, uses his chakra to spin the shuriken, and he turns the chakra form into wind and inevitably throws it at Kabuto. Kabuto goes flying back and he goes through the glass. Kabuto takes off his cloak and stands firmly against Naruto. Naruto says, "Who are you?" Kabuto smiles and puts up his glasses. "I am Kabuto Yakushi, one of Orochimaru's followers. I am here to retrieve your body for Orochimaru to use as his succeeding vessel." Naruto smiles and shouts, "No way!" Naruto puts his hand in his pouch and reveals several shuriken. They light up after about 2 or 3 seconds of hard chakra work, and Naruto sends them right at Kabuto. Naruto is using wire and he is focusing so hard because he is using his mouth and fingers. Kabuto jumps over several, so Naruto in reaction to this pulls the shuriken up to Kabuto and hits him from behind. When Kabuto is on the floor, Naruto pulls down all of the shuriken down onto Kabuto. Naruto takes back the wire and wraps it back up. Kabuto says, "That's good, Naruto. Orochimaru picked well." Naruto turns and sees Kabuto zoom at himself. Itachi appears in front of Naruto and punches Kabuto in the side of the head. Kabuto goes flying and Itachi grabs Naruto and jumps away. Naruto is a little fatigued from this, but inevitably he is still okay for Itachi's training. Unluckily, Kabuto has followed them to where they were going. Itachi doesn't see Kabuto as a real opponent and just leaves Naruto to deal with him. Naruto runs onto the river and uses his Rin chakra nature to manipulate the water under him. He uses the water to propel himself at Kabuto, and he uses the Phoenix Sage Fire technique and throws several burning shuriken at Kabuto. Kabuto has to deflect all of the shuriken. Naruto creates a clone and transforms him into a huge shuriken. Naruto lights it on fire and throws it right at Kabuto. Kabuto jumps over it easily, and now Naruto is mad. Naruto activates his KCM Zero State and his Sharingan. He needs this form to perform one of his jutsu. He creates 100 clones and sends them all at Kabuto. When they are close enough, he shouts, "Multi-clone Great Explosion!" All of the 100 clones simultaneously explode and creates a combined deadly explosion. Naruto uses the Transform Phoenix Sage Fire technique. Naruto creates something like 15 clones and transforms all of them into huge shuriken and uses his wire to control all of the large shuriken. He lights them all on fire and sends them flying right at Kabuto. Kabuto dodges the first one, but then he gets impaled and bashed out with the brute force and heat. He gets slammed into the floor, and Naruto uses the finisher Wind and Hand Shuriken to molecularly destroy Kabuto. Naruto says, "Well, Kabuto Yakushi, return to this so-called Orochimaru and say that I am not his." Kabuto runs away and Naruto smiles as he sees him run away menacingly. Sasuke meets with Sakura and finds himself with Kakashi. Sasuke is much more introverted and generally sad than in the series and rarely finds himself being actually happy. Kakashi meets up everyone and says, "Well, welcome everybody, I am Kakashi Hatake and I will be the joining leader of Team 7. Sasuke doesn't really care and just wants to test out his new abilities. He informs them to not eat breakfast before going for the bell test. Well, Kakashi raises a brow because if Naruto isn't there, then the breakfast thing really doesn't make sense. Kakashi says, "Where is the other one?" Sasuke replies with, "Not here. He's gone permanently." Kakashi raises a brow and guesses that he's only using one bell for the test then. He says for them to carry on with not eating breakfast and they abide by these rules. Sasuke returns the next day with new and glossing ninja weaponry. He has been practicing chakra control before leaving and he has learned to utilize his Sharingan for various Sharingan, Taijutsu and Ninjutsu combos. Sasuke returns to meet Sakura and Kakashi and they commence the bell test. Sasuke stays in the bushes and goes over to Sakura. He says, "Look, he has a defensive stance. I'll use Shuriken to distract him and you go in. Throw these 4 kunai in an as precise line as you possibly can." Sakura gulps and waits for her part. Sasuke throws several shuriken and Kakashi literally catches them on his finger. Sasuke transforms his clones into a large shuriken and lights it on fire. Sakura throws 4 kunai in a precise line and Kakashi hits 4 other kunai away. Sasuke throws the fire shuriken and Kakashi has to catch it. He takes out the fire and the shuriken turns into Sasuke. Sasuke uses the close-up fireball jutsu and Kakashi gets slammed into the floor. Sakura runs and jumps at Kakashi. Kakashi uses a substitution jutsu to disappear and he's just rereading a book, waiting for them to track him. Sasuke has already tracked him and he has made another plan. "Sakura, I have made 5 clones to assist you with Kakashi's suppression. The clones will use wire to keep him down and the bell will be free. Let's see who gets it." Sakura runs in and Sasuke's clones show her where he is and she sees the clones tie him up. Sakura kicks him down and now he is hanging on his chest. Sasuke zooms in and grabs the bell. Sakura is surprised of Sasuke's speed and is quite annoyed that she didn't win. Sasuke is given lunch but he still feeds Sakura. Kakashi appears out of nowhere and rewards them with a pass. Sasuke smirks and Sakura is elated. So that will conclude the second part of What If Itachi adopted Naruto. I was wondering, there was 2 ways that this What If could carry on. Does Naruto still stay hidden with Itachi and go on secret Ambu missions? Or does Naruto return with Sasuke, but Naruto and Sasuke actually stay with Itachi? And Itachi is like taking care of them. I will likely put up a poll after this video has been uploaded about what should be in the 3rd part. Please contribute because then you will be voicing out your opinion. Please put in the comments below if you liked it or something I should improve on for the next part. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.